No, I haven't worked at another grocery store. I worked at the West End store about 5.5 years ago. So I've worked at both locations. Well, one of the main differences in co-ops is they have different priorities. So a general grocery store is in business to make a profit, and cooperatives have different values. So we focus on things like paying labor, higher labor, and focusing on carrying good products and focus on environmental benefits and things like that. So we don't so much look for profit as have a value-oriented system. Co-ops differ depending on where you are. Some co-ops emphasize different things. So if you're in a lower income co-op, they'll emphasize cheaper products and healthier products. Here we definitely push things like the benefits and the wages that the employees receive and things like that. So definitely the Ithaca community responds to it. Last year, in fact, we were doing so poorly that they had contemplated closing the store and contemplated laying off some workers. And when that happened, there was a huge response from members and from the community. People were very upset about the idea of Green Star laying off folks or of possibly not renewing the lease here. And so I think that made a difference. But also I've heard in economic models that after business, it takes about 5 years for business to go off. And actually this year marks our 5th year. So there is a change that way. We also had a change in management. And we made some physical changes to the store. If you were here last year, we changed the eating area. We got in a whole bunch of new products and things like that. We're trying out new products. So there's a lot of different factors. I think part of it is community response because there was just a really big uproar when they talked about having to lay off workers here. It's a big deal. So, when you're a member here, you get a 2% discount, and you can do a super worker discount, which is more. So whenever people buy anything, you ask them if they're a member, and that's probably the biggest way they hear about it. But other ways they do it is Green Star tries to stay active in the community. They have a giving tree where they give money to different organizations. And so our name and our products end up showing up at different events and things like that. There was a movie that just came out called Food Inc., and it was about the food system. And Green Star was set up there, and we were telling people about, you know, healthy food and things like that, and about the co-op. So we get our name out that way, and then we just, you know, people come and you ask if they're a member, and then they ask them what is a member, what's the deal with that, sort of thing.